What is good, guys? It is your mullet-haired friend Dylan Walker, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition Part 17. We're going to try to finish up where we left off. We're solving these clues and trying to fix our court approvals so we don't get thrown out of this court.
Let's take a closer look.
What could be here exactly? I know if you saw in the last one, I made a couple bad choices on decisions with my dialogue with the people. Find the materials in the royal wing to blackmail. Okay, so the dude that it says blackmail, he's not dead. I got that all wrong. That was someone else that was killed. That guy that they're talking about, the blackmail, he's actually the good guy here. But the one that I'm dancing, the one I was just dancing with in the last episode, she's up to something. And she's up to some kind of plot to take out the Empress. And she's up to no good. So we need to take and find out what is all going on around here.
Hello. I'll see you later. Another time.
I would talk to you guys, but okay. Okay, let me check my map so I know what we're getting into here. Okay, so that looks like okay, so we need to go to the upper room. Okay, that door's locked.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Will y'all leave my friend alone? Might be because
Is that lazy elf? I sent him down to the cellar for more wine hours ago.
Sadly those elves are agents. Okay, I probably should have never accepted the help of that elf agent, but in all reality, most of these agents are here. For some reason, I don't know why, but it gives me the reminder of the Thalmor agents in Skyrim.
Are we ready to move out?
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Don't you worry about it. We'll figure out what we need to find. But hold on. Nobleman, will you talk to me? Hello? You're ignoring me. Okay, whatever. Noble jerks anyway. Hey, dwarves!
The reports from the Minrathous ambassador.
But those look like our scouts. Always eavesdropping. Why does it always remind me of Assassin's Creed, man? Ta!
Waste of time.
Little worthless chatter. Gods, worthless. I would have hoped for better conversation with at least understanding what's going on. I mean, no one making the bad choices make for funny moments and times. But we need to play smart and try not to make dumb... Is it just... Game. Hold on a minute. I need to change my my weapon. Why does it keep giving me a sword and shield? I don't have my character built for swords and shields. What is this? Is it like a... Let me see. Sarah can use it. Oh, that's so wicked though, but the weapons that Barrick has are stronger. And I should bring Barrick for the next adventure. I'm not gonna make Sarah a dual wielding.
The room and for what? Ruffle storage. Real useful.
Well, they're doing more for just storage. There's other reasons to why they do this.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
Did you hear that? I don't... The hollowest... You hear that? Come on! Somebody's in trouble. No! I heard that, but... We're coming, lady. Sparta kick.
Oh, thank you. Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here.
Ouch.
Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
I shouldn't have trusted her either. I'm gonna call the guy Shag. Like Shag and JTT of Crime Time. For now.
If there's a reason you distrust Briala, I want to hear it.
I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution. But I
Celine.
remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hate made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
The Allmaker is always with us. She's the only Nord that's in this region. Her pedigree bloods from both Nora and me. Both from... not Nora, from Mule and me. But right now, enough with the Skyrim chit-chat. We've got to find some more clues.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
Did you hear that? I
Hated Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
I smell trap.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. Don't worry, my dear. One could hardly expect a provincial to grasp even the simplest
You
Orlesian
set me up.
It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
I know what you're up to. You
won't get away with this, Florian.
But I already have. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself.
I'll
All
take
I
you
want
out.
Is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
You can't say she didn't learn that from an assassin training. Kaboom! My trees are popping up for some reason. Oh well. We're gonna have to take and deal with it. My tree is not popping up. My skill tree, for some reason, don't want to pop up. Thanks for destroying it. God, the rapes are annoying. There's more coming. Those are spawn points. They're bringing him. I got this guy.
I need to get back before I missed.
I better pull up my... Come on. Let's pull up my tree. Allow me to do that then. Way to go, guys. This place is just full of creatures all over the place, honestly. You really made it harder for me to use my ability. It's just like you knew me. We need to gear up and head back.
And trust his tits. What was all that?
You look like a stables master.
There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
May God bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Wait, so... Great, so they're all politics. Never stick my nose in politics.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticking punsy cheesemongers.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
No need for that. Just help with the training on the men. Men and women in the army. That's all we ask. Gods! A fight! Can we not blow people up, please? You ask for and you don't receive. You crazy murderers. By the gods. It's easy. Cassandra, chill. It's fine. Hold on. Must be a book. What is that actually? Hold my inventory up. Superb. No. I don't like using the warhammers. Sadly to say, I like battle axes better than I do warhammers. And that's just coming from my opinion. I understand great swords are better than battle axes, but the battle axes are better than great swords. It just depends on whatever you want to build your character around on using. Yeah. We're all superior and pure-blooded, but you're all maggots. Don't have time for that today. You know what? Blow them up. Watch it. They're unpredictable. These guys are unpredictable. By the gods. Assassin. Gain gold. I don't need that. No need to read. Don't have time to read books. We got clues and quests to find. Last potion. Gonna have to make this all. Gonna have to make all this count for now. We're just bloody freaking murdering people. That's all we seem to do is murder people. What's wrong with us? Just bloody blow them up. We need to head up there, but my guess is where exactly. Okay, so what's in here? This room looks a little familiar. Is it loading in another? Yeah, it's loading in another zone. Celine, you're under. I'd ask Sarah to shoot an arrow right at her. Plain and simple.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
The Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess? At once, Inquisitor.
Follow my lead and
All gathered
listen.
attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Thedas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years.
Sorry if it seems a little laggy. It's just where all the NPCs are around.
Possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down!
Dang it! Gotta do something!
Now!
I'm gonna kill you myself.
For Corypheus, kill them all!
Gods! Talos preserved me. Oh!
Cullen, protect the people!
Yes, Inquisitor.
The Dragonborn is on the run. Let's go. Heck, how are they gonna be able to protect the people? Jeez, the whole assassins just took out most of the men he brought there. Oh, smart planning. You had to just come up with some sort of diversion to over-counterize our dang attack plan we had. Sarah deserves that bow.
Beaten at every turn. You've taken the moment of my victory and left me in disgrace. And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you
defenseless?
We have the palace. Surrender, Your Grace. You don't have to die today.
Surrender? Now? Oh, you poor deluded thing.
I hated
The
it.
night is still young. All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor. So good of you to attend my soirée.
You won't get away with this. I won't let you get away with it. Stupid tree, get out of the way. They're missing all the action. Watch yourself here, buddy. I'll get that bow when you're dead. I'll take it off your corpse. We gotta take our men out before we can do any damage. She's got a defense up on her. Her stats are just really tanky. By the... We got no potions. We're gonna have to deal with this all. We gotta finish this. We ain't gonna let her beat her. We ain't gonna let her beat us. She dead? Gods! Did she ever drop the bow? Okay, hold on. Let's take and delete some junk. We don't need any more of the junk because, man, she's finally been apprehended by us. Thank the gods. Okay. It looks like it's a bit stronger than the one I've got. Which it is. It's just another version of the armor. Okay, that's good. Thank you for whoever joined in right now. I'm just trying to focus and look at stuff at the same time. Don't need that. No, I don't need that either. Staff. Can she use that staff? Let's go Sandra. She can use that staff. That's why it's a good thing to take and destroy the one staff. What's this? How strong is it to the other one she has? Looks like it's a little... Nope. Nope. Worthless. Ah. I don't hardly let my followers, except my boy Barrack, use the single-hand weapons. He had his crossbow, Bianca, but... Good work, everybody. We saved the people. Well, now let's take a look at this bow. I want to see what it looks like now that my girl Sarah can get to use it now. Let's see. This is going to be a carving dagger now. Oh, it's... Well, I'll be damned. That's just a weak, stupid bow. I really thought this bow was special, but... No. Trash. I really thought it had something special to offer, but apparently it doesn't. Let's just get another. There's different versions of those shields. That's just insane within that fight. Everybody okay? We have no potions. Let's go see everybody. We all gotta get. The assassins are still in there. We need to apprehend them. But then there's something up there. Should we go back in there or should we go up there? Looks like there's something up here for us. We need to make sure the Empress is protected at all costs. There is something up here.
Let's look around.
Let's go back down. I'm not going to be able to find everything here. I just wanted to do enough to take and finish this hole. Something over here. Aha! Doors open. Holla holla, playa. What Teddy Long would have said if he was still the general manager of SmackDown. Ooh. Man, I miss Theodore Long. He was a good GM on SmackDown. Like one of the coolest. Oh, we save the Empress, we save the Empress, we just saved the Empress from a feathering murder.
The entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
Gaspard.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Your captain tells me you spent all night sneaking mercenaries into the palace, Gaspard. You intended to attack.
And where did your troops come from, Inquisitor? If sneaking men into the palace is damning, then we are both damned.
I found your knife on the dead body of a Council of Heralds emissary in the palace.
The Council will not overlook such a horrendous crime, cousin.
It would be a horrendous crime, if it were true. But I have done no such thing.
By all means, continue to protest your innocence, Gaspard. We find this performance endlessly fascinating.
There were also the threats Gaspard made to the Council of Heralds to bully them into giving him the crown.
Gaspard is a bully. Is that the worst you can say of me?
Oh, don't play dumb.
And his mercenary captain will be happy to tell you all their plans for the coup tonight.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Of course, Briala helped him betray Orlais.
Don't be absurd.
You had your spies infiltrate the palace servants for entirely benevolent reasons?
How many of my servants did you kill to replace your spies?
Even if I did this, you can't touch me. Not without starting riots in every slum and alienage in Orlais.
The elves won't protect her once they know about her involvement with you during the purge of Halam Shiral.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
Just doing my thing to protect another world.
You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin, and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
I should be aware of Corypheus.
The civil war may have ended, but the fighting has just begun. The battle is far from over.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
Morgan, you're not a vampire. You transform into a crow.
And yet you are not present to
Okay,
hear.
Raven.
Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations?
Sorry, guys.
It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
It's time to head back to Skyhold.
Of course. It will be good to go home.
Man. Oh, wee. Let's hope we don't come across another MB demon like we did in the last parts back. And some of the recent past episodes. Man. The way that Dimby demon made me feel. Even as a person playing the game. It just... I don't know, it just kind of left a weird feeling down my spine. Almost like... just like there's a demon within all of us. I really don't exactly know what I'm trying to go and say at this point, but it just feels weird.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Leliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Don't need to be rude, but there's a lot of things right now that have to be taken care of.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam Shiral. The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his friend Hawk.
Nice. Nice level up. We'll just put that in my wardrobe when we get to my quarters. Good evening, citizen.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Briala, the Duchess, and Caritas. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
That seems just like something you do to the Gerudo pirates and daggone the fortress and the pirates' fortress.
We decided the course of a nation. I think it was worthwhile.
Right, Orlais will never be the same. Except for everything they say and do. Ugh, you know the most important thing I got out of all of that mess? The one thing. Don't sleep with empresses. That's what that was all about. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
There was a lot more going on than a lover's spat.
Oh, sure.
There was.
Because of the hole in the sky, pfft, plenty of idiots around before, and there'll be plenty of idiots around after. Better save some arrows, yeah?
Save yourself some time, friend. I know there's a lot going on right now.
There's you, yes?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Let's go see what Cole will have to say, because I'm wondering if there's any new dialogue in or available with anybody. What did my friend Cole has to think?
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes, but none of them ever win.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Well, sadly it all is a big game of chess. Making things, trying to fix things, destroying things, and making stupid choices. So I don't stick my nose in politics at times. Save your time. I got work to do. Well, walk into a wall. And into a post, too. Take it easy. I'm gonna go see if Cassandra has anything to say. I'm sure she's got her something in the hand of the matter.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Nah, she deserves to be a mighty warrior. She don't deserve to be a divine.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope, Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
Many extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
Perhaps the Chantry needs more than just change.
You mean get rid of it entirely? I disagree. Without the Chantry, the faithful would be lost. The Chantry must simply be more responsible in how it leads. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
For now. I wouldn't worry about the Chantry. I mean, it's almost like in Skyrim, the moot selects whoever's gonna be High King. Without the High King, there wouldn't be anything to go around in Skyrim, or anything wouldn't be the way it should be. It would all just go to a big mess.
Oh my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut. Although it is yet bewildering at the center.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
You might want to keep an eye on Liliana. At this point, I think her secrets have secrets. Someone needs to get her out of the fortress for a while. Take a walk or something. She's starting to twitch.
What do you think of Liliana's work?
Do you want to know what the Arishok had for breakfast this morning? I think she can tell you.
Good to know.
Back to work then.
Okay.
Sister Liliana says the guests are in the thick of the game again. The last inheritances the last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
It has, for sure.
Insular cliques, snide half-truths, everyone sizing up everyone else. It reminded me of home.
I completely understand the feeling, Inquisitor. Let's hope the next ball either of our families holds is quieter than this one, shall we?
Yeah. Nora won't ever forget about her encounter at the Daggum Thalmor embassy. At that time, the Daggum Thalmor were weakening in time. Just me telling a story. Yay, we get to see another man get treasoned or executed. Our sentence to exile.
This wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
It is a box. But...
Are you serious? I did my part. She's dead.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Strangely enough, something similar happened to an uncle of Emperor Leandra II. His trade routes were returned to the reigning monarch. Why don't we just follow suit?
A wise choice. Thank you for making it swiftly.
But it was a box. It was a box! Well, I understand trade routes help a lot of things in a war cause. Makes it easier to sneak things in and out through some different types of methods.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparacats as lords.
Understood. Open the door, and we are in. Looks like there's more controversy going on. Not now, there's not. But it looks like there's...
The captain sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus send scholars to find something the elves buried? Or something buried with them?
All right.
Inquisitor?
Get to work on it.
Any Venatori activity?
If my agents find anything, you will be the first to know.
Seems like everything's all locked up tight. Is everything all busy? What? Trying to figure out everything here is just what we need to get everybody going. Supplies, weapons, strategy plans. Sure thing. And we are out. Out and about. Okay, make sure the mic's not wet. I would have got water on it. I was like, that'd be bad. That'd be bad news for me. Looks like we're going to end up finally getting to meet Iron Bull all along. But in a way, these Ganaris are almost like the Daedra, or the Daedric. But they're not gods, but they seem more like people.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Unless you want scurvy. By the gods. That means... yeah.
What is it? See for yourself, sir.
Over here, there's a couple of things we... makes it easy to make crafting of stuff. This also save as well. So it's been kind of crazy. Did y'all see that dragon? It looked like Corypheus' dragon. So it looks like we can also take and meet with what's-his-face here too. I was looking to see if we can maybe meet up with Iron Bull, because he's here. There's a lot of stuff we need to be doing. By the gods. I was like... Let's not. We don't know what we'll get ourselves up against here, but they might be higher leveled enemies here than it's unexpected to know of. Mountain hiking adventure. As far as we can go on that mountain. I hear all sorts of nugs. I've never heard that creature before. Sound like a daggum woodland creatures.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Good work, everybody.
These must be the missing soldiers.
Murdered. Shit.
Someone should pay for this.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach. Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Caesarion. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Naming themselves after the sword that killed Andraste. Ambitious.
Right. Blades and their challenges. Biggest sword wins.
It isn't always about the biggest sword. It's about how skilled the man is in combat. It isn't about how big or bad the sword is. It's about how well, noble, and respectable of a fighter you are with wielding a blade. Some people do it out of honor, some people do it out of game. And then they're just some idiots that have no mind on paying respect to their fighter before the end of bloodshed in combat. Especially if it's a respectable man that's willing to hold a blade and die in honor of his king. That's Duffalo. Woohoo! Coyotes. That's what I must have heard out in the woods before when I went out for a run. Almost sound like a squatch mimicking a coyote. I don't know what kind of woodland creature, but that sounded like a bird. We need to be careful. Gods.
bastard!
By the gods. Talos preserve you. Everybody, ready up. Barracks books, perhaps. This place is obviously huge. Just let's check, and I haven't done this in a little bit. It seems like it's been a little bit since we took and messed with our tree. Okay, Let's save what we done. We're in the land of the Gennari. I need to turn my fan off. It's kind of cold outside. I've been outside up there. It is cold. It's not kind of cold. It's cold. By the gods, you see that? Dragon.
Wow, we can watch, yeah?
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
Is that a giant? Okay, we'd have to be level 16 and he would kill us. Oh, let's get him. Look, he got a boulder. By the gods. Oh, did I chop your toe off? The bigger they are, the harder they ragdoll. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we got. The bigger they are, the harder they ragdoll. Oh, gods. Forgive me. Nah. Probably should have just given it to Sarah, but it's like, nah, it's a waste of my time. Huh. Has no interest to me. And that's just garbage. Barrack's probably a bigger hitter than Dagum's Cassandra is, but right now it's... The bigger they are, the harder they ragdoll. Hey, if you don't get what I'm talking about... Gods. Yeah. We're all manipulated, but y'all are good at killing. Hey, you were thinking what I was thinking. We should have come here at a later date. But everything here is a little lower level. I guess it's okay, I have no idea. Looks like a level we should have come here before. Come on. That was the same dragon we've seen before. Was that a corpse? Oh, ghoul. What's next? Goblins? It's all too weird. Feels unso real. Screw it. Screw it. I need to stop calling them goats, they're rams. Do 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 do. Woodland creatures.
One down.
Uh-oh. It looks like their friend isn't happy that we killed him. Barrack needs help. Barrack needs help. Gosh. Why am I the one to call it out this time? Okay, that's a seagull. Come on, guys. Thank God it exploded. I hate spiders. It's like a mural. Yeah, we come across those little guys in Crestwood, I think. Ha ha. Stupid spiders. Gods. Interesting. Black Lotus is like a poison. You can't be saying that when you're already dead. So pick your words very closely, friend. That's a lot of enemies. Iron Bull.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. Inquisitor, glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks will be here in a minute.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have them check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the Venatori. Tevinter's bad enough without some crazy cult making it worse. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to you, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
All right, you're in.
Glad to hear it, boss. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
You're one of the boys now. But we also changed that armor of yours. You're a big guy, alright. This looks like an old Dwarven ruin, perhaps. This has got to be like a Dwarven ruin, to be honest. I mean, Barrick's not with us right now. Was. Seaweed. Gods. Die. Sorry if I'm being too quiet, guys. Dang, that was just a bloody mess.
Ate it!
Gods. Little Nuggy died. Little pig or rabbit thing just go. Ew, that was disgusting. Ew, that was nasty. That's just nasty. Oh, by the way, guys. Regarding the Dirty South, there is more stuff to come. I have a couple matches that'll be paying homage to Black History Month as well.
Nothing to report, sir.
I knew Blood Lotus was used for something. He's a big powerhouse and a big dude. Definitely gonna be one of the boys. No matter what he is, he's gonna be well respected by the boys. By the gods, yes. You know what? Let's go back to Skyhold. There's a couple of places we need to go. We'll come back to the Storm Coast another time. There's another dragon we should have killed. But the thing is, it's a mother's ring. I wish we can go back to well, we'll have to come back here. We'll have to come back to that place another time. Because, to be honest, it's crazy to go there. Can't believe we unlocked a lot of places, and you know, it's just nuts. I mean, it is nuts. We should go to Battle Royale and see what's going on. Because, Josephine has something over here for us. Well, looks like we're going back to the desert. I didn't exactly have what I had in mind planned, but I'm just gonna have to stick with spellbinders. Well, they're no different than a mage. Like, seriously. Okay, group. Stop being stuck in the ground like my bard.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Okay. Okay, so let's get a look at what we got to do here. Let's build a warrior's. Ouch! My arm. Ow, ow, ow. Do we want to bring... We're gonna need our archer, but let me think. We need another mage because Dorian Solus ain't the best. I'm just gonna have to stick with my heavy hitters. My bad about the mic, guys. Sometimes I hit it out of habit. When I'm trying to scratch my face, or I got some sort of scratch in my neck or something on my nose. You know how that is. Let's rest up. I'm also gonna save as well. Okay, the game's saving for me, okay. There's a rift over here already opening up. Please ignore the black box. It's just letting me know my controller needs charging. Mike Tyson! Yes, sir. Let us go. Seems to be something here.
Bandits? But they would have taken the carts. I don't like this.
This isn't good. Gods. What is going on? Come on. Let's get to the bottom of the mystery. Come on. There's a lot of stuff to be done here. Man, I don't like the Phillip deserts at all. I like the lush greenery, not some boring old sand deserted.
For all these deaths.
A shipping label. Someone else is out in this wilderness then.
What happened here?
None of these poor sods had knives or shit. Who'd do this?
Corypheus, probably. It's gotta be Corypheus. Maybe that's like a... The old translations used these symbols long ago to mark trails to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerbys as simple carvings in the rock and trees.
A chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Something's not right. I don't like this, and it doesn't have a good vibe. Gods! What's this? Is there a reason why this is here? It's like a watchtower. Something has a capital C-O-R. It smells like Corypheus. Now, let's not jump into the abyss. Or as they call it, it looks like a gorge. No, it's not a gorge. It looks more like a, dang it. Gods!
Lovely. Tell me we won't be fighting that creature.
It's a rhinoceros of some sort. Gods, another dragon.
The trail leads on.
All different types of ore. Once at one time, it looks like water used to be here at one time. Before it all dried up. This looks hard. Oasis. Might have been an oasis at one time. Interesting. Be careful bringing back the equipment from the university. Marcus saw some dangerous-looking folk skulking around in the cave near the road. Bandits, or... I've heard of that word. Brigands. I think it's brigands. Brigands or any intellectuals of some ilk. I do not know what they might want with us, or our research materials, but it is better to be safe than sorry. Frederick, I would say. And the spelling. Fated journal. We know they were here. They put up these awful statues of Adraste looking snobbish everywhere they go. Not much of a secret location. We know they found a way. Bursts of tranquility, but so far nothing we're undiscovered has told us how they did it. I hate that sign. I hate that statue. She just keeps snarling at me. Is that the Andraste statue? Wish I had a third-person mode. Snake box. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we're going to encounter snakes now. Red carving of the staff and worship for a Rosad like old god mysteries of gauge of an old religious ceremony. Okay. Oh Lord. Gods. Wonder if we're gonna come across some source of cavemen by the gods. Whoever just put something in randomly. Whoever put something in, why not consider subscribing to the DW Nation and then become part of this channel, because we're on our way to 100 subs. Show some love to this channel. Make sure my volume is off on my phone. Give me a second. Yeah, I remember you. What's good? Thanks for joining in on the stream. I've got maybe 30 to almost 40 minutes on the stream, so stick around. What's that? Oh, okay. Taking claim some more spots here. You missed where we come across 2 dang dragons. Shortcut. Scratched into the wood is following message. Can I get a ladder to get off my back? Well, this looks like the dwarves might have built this. Looks like it just has dwarven all over it. Unlike in Skyrim, all the dwarves are gone and banished. Looks like we've got something here to deal with. Done figured out the clues. Even though the funny moments will always come and go. I'm not really chicken. They flew off somewhere else. Watch my last video. I took and fought off a dragon. I'm not chicken to fight them, but if it's too higher level, I'm not gonna take and just fight it just for no reason until I'm at a higher level. Gotta put common sense into stuff like that. Gods. Another rift. I ain't no chicken when it comes to fighting dragons. You just have to train with strategy. That's all it is. Simple strategy. Looks like, trying to figure out what this arrow is. Okay, there's a landmarker. Let's take and, claim it. I need to figure out what that arrow's leaning towards. Yeah, so what are we gonna play tomorrow? I'm thinking about getting Need for Speed going tomorrow, but then, of course, I gotta think about what I'm gonna say so I don't look dumb. I don't want to look dumb. I want to at least know what I'm talking about. To keep anybody entertained, it doesn't matter who's watching the stream. As long as you come show the channel some love and show some appreciation to what I do each and every day, that means a lot.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the race.
Hawk!
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Probably should have bought Barrack. But we need to know what we're getting ourselves into. Fun.
Wait.
What the? What the?
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
Did you see that one guy's eyes?
sacrifice.
That's not Corypheus. Maybe another Emby demon? God!
Good. Now find it just as I showed you.
That's not Corypheus. They've eaten. They took and ate. Daggum red lyrium. It corrupts a man and makes him go mad. But the wardens are not supposed to be possessed like that.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Eramond of Virantium, at your service.
The gig is up.
No warden.
But you are.
The gig is up, Warden.
And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Look.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves.
No.
You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
So that was you that did all that?
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. I was shown that back at the Seeker Fortress.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves.
Slavery is wrong.
Once the rest of the Wardens
Every damn
complete the
level.
ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
It's not just demon power. He has some sort of control when it's like in Skyrim. Whenever some sort of control over like a vampire has some sort of control over somebody, they're pretty much using them. They can pretty much make them.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please.
Gods!
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you're foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, The anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil. You stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade.
Yeah.
When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be...
Ha! Get a taste of your own medicine.
Kill them!
Guys, let's bury him down.
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
The mages killed their fellow wardens. Nothing can justify that.
I don't care about justification. It's past time to take arms against the Wardens and stop this madness.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk. But they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimund fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
I guess tell Blackwall what we come across. There's something here. There's also other loot here, so let's see. We gotta... The guy might have been weak, but... He, somehow or another, he knew how to... learn of my anchor. What's here to examine, actually? I don't trust these rituals. Oh. We need to find what my thing is trying to locate. Aha! Oh, it's just another bottle. Okay. I never really liked glancing at things, but that's what they taught you. That's what they teach you in school nowadays. Like, we'll just look at your paper and we'll glance at it and just there you go. A+. F for not even giving a full effort. No time to read that. We've got work to do. We're taking save progress and let's see about. Okay, we've got a big guy on our side. We've got a lot. Don't get me wrong, it is a very gorgeous place. This is very pretty. But right now, we need to head back to Skyhold. See if my boy Blackwall has anything to say about that. Not Blackhawk. Why am I thinking Blackhawk? Oh no, I'm thinking of Warhawk. He's the son of John Stewart and Shira Hall. Even though we all know she's Sanagar. But she's hot though. Hey, don't get me wrong. Hot girl is. Damn good looking, man. I am man. Only a man can dream, man. Man have needs. Anyway, let's get to this. I got work to figure out here. There's more stuff. Everybody's coming around here. So let's see. Let's check the map. Okay, so Sarah's there. Everybody's wanting to go to the tavern. Gosh. Noble Ward songs are being sung by the bards. But at least these ain't the bards in Solitude.
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it.
We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything, let me know.
We'll talk later.
No different than anybody else that just sits there and just drinks themselves away.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink.
No offense, Bull, but I think you're on your own.
Nah, suit yourself. Inquisitor?
What's the word out there?
The admirals of the Felicissima Armada are disappointed the Inquisition is primarily inland.
What's the current mood?
Willful.
As you were.
Inquisitor?
Oh, me. Oh, who the heck? Who else joined? Thank you for joining in. If you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing to the DW Nation and become part of the channel as well? Show some love to the channel. Why not consider subscribing? What is wrong with you, dude? What's wrong with you, dude? It's me. Okay, have fun with that. Whatever you're trying to get a point across on me. I'm just gonna...
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
I wish you had different dialogue options, but I think I'm done used all the dialogue options with you for now. See what Sarah's doing. I almost got shot in the back with an arrow once.
Inquisitor.
Good day, citizens. Keeping well? Maybe your leader, but...
I don't know.
At least we're out of that crazy winter palace.
So we're attacking wardens now. That's pissing great.
Hey.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Hold on. I never asked about
Can't
what she
wait,
thinks.
what's on?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people? Right, which ones?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like? Woof.
Sadly, for anybody that doesn't know, Decum, Sarah has a thing for those women. The Canary women. Okay.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Nah, Nora's not manly. She's the Dragonborn, and she is the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor. Noble daughter of the Dragonborn. Normal warrior daughter of Nora, the Mjol, the Lioness. Protector of Riften. Savior of defeating the daggum Thieves Guild. And putting an end to the Dark Brotherhood. And helping the Dragonborn defeat Alduin and save Tamriel. For the first fight, but the second fight the Dragonborn did all himself. Along with the heroes of Balor. I want to make a story. I don't know how I want to do it with this game. And
Hello again.
Do you have any advice for me?
This matter with the Grey Wardens must be dealt with, quickly. That ancient order gets into far more trouble than they're worth. I should have listened to Liliana's suspicions sooner.
So, you're a candidate for Divine now?
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Well, what game are you talking about in,
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
There's a lot of armors that I have never come across yet.
There are other ways you can change things.
Perhaps. I may not have a choice in the matter if the Chantry clerics pick another.
Well, if you're talking Skyrim, the strongest armor is the Daedric. But then, of course, the strongest weapon is Dragonbone.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Well, there are all sorts of armors and weapons. There's more that I haven't discovered yet, so right now I can't give you my my opinion on that. There's a lot of iron. There's a lot of armor I have not come across yet. I haven't done any further research into the game. I know I should probably do off-game grinding, but
Thank you for Haven and your efforts at Therenford. I am committed to serve your
come back with me with that question later. Come back with me with that question later. And I'll let you know maybe near the in the future. I don't know what happened to my dude Brian and a couple others. He stuck around when I was doing the Thieves Guild quest line. We need to go down to Blackwall. I need to see what he's got to say because he might have something to say about this mess. Ouch. Ah, you're fine. Sadly, when you're in this place, she's very essential. I just like creating story between games. I mean, I really like doing that.
He's a snake. The Conclave, Haven, Halam Shiral. Never see him until it's too late.
That's why we have talkers and hounds.
Don't force that upon me. But I understand you being funny. I got you. Got you, brother. Got you. Got you, skin. Church man. Church, church, church.
I pray that it's over for good.
It's not over.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
I just have to let you know what I come across. If y'all ain't seen my Dirty South Wrestling videos, anybody watching the stream or anybody that's watching the video live when it goes go on YouTube, check out some of my Dirty South Wrestling. I did put a little bit of thought into editing and the way I did. I mean, there's a few flaws I forgot that I usually do, and normally when I do the Superman punch down to the ground, the music will usually kick it up hard, which what I should have done before, which I will not forget to do again the next time I make another one. But the thing is, I take and delete some of them videos so I have space on the PlayStation. I know it seems like, why are you doing that? Well, I want to be able to keep my space up, but then of course the video's going to stay on there. I don't ever think I'll do montages like most other YouTube channels do. I would, but I don't want to sound lazy saying that, but I understand there's a lot of time that goes into that, the editing goes into that, the work that goes into that is all well versed within the time and the thought process of how the videos should be laid out and everything. I mean, I was eventually going to take and write I'm going to eventually take and write scripts for my promos. But the thing is, I am not a very good promo guy. I mean, I've been in wrestling school before, and I had to take and listen to all the guys talk on the mic and pay attention to detail, which is very important. I mean, I can cut a promo, but I'm not gonna do it here. Maybe when I'm playing my game or something. Not this game. I mean, I've done it for 3 months, and then of course I've quit because of all the things I've done to that I've done as a kid, injury-wise. Well, I don't know if it's really considered injury, but stupidity. Lore. You mean the lore of this game, like the history, what its overall perspective? I'll get a look into it. I mean, I've seen a lot of cool things. Or just like writing a story about history. I'm not much of a writer. I mean, I've done a lot of essay writing in school. See what this little lady has to say for us when she reminds me a lot of Serana. She actually turns into a raven.
'Tis a large fortress, Inquisitor. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
If it wasn't for Solus.
Mistaken for luck.
If it wasn't for Solus.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
You swear it? That's rather serious.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
What only makes him seek godhood is that elven orb he'll find, but it almost in a way reminds me so much of the Eye of Magnus, which was created by elves. Different types of elves. High elves. Different than the ones that the Thalmor Embassy has. The ones that are different than the ones that created White Gold Kakorit. Ones that seek evil, because the Eye of Magnus is a very powerful weapon. Too strong for the College of Winterhold to take and use.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes. The elven orb he carries is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
Someone of your skills could do more.
I am doing what I can. In time, we shall see what more I can offer you.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Nora has the mark, but not this Morgan. She's an apostate, which is like a mage. They can do all sorts of crazy things with magic.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. We did not part on good terms. I regret a great deal, but that, most of all. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
You'd rather have your own freedom, so you do what you want at your own free will. Got that.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally.
And not
I
have to
knew
be
the
chained
Empress
up like
was
a wild
intrigued by the
dog.
arcane and that I could answer questions no chantry
So you
mage
only
could.
listen to what they gotta
Thus
say.
we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
So let us go. So who else is over here? Are these people just stuck? They don't look like they're moving. They're not moving at all. Weird.
Inquisitor.
No one in here better not be playing Wicked Grace. By the gods.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You miss court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
Briala brought it on herself, Solus. I did what had to be done.
All right. Why would I disapprove of... Oh, because we're both elves. I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Nor should you. You're not defined by the shape of your ears. They're not your people.
No.
Personality.
I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, Briala did what she could. She was an admirable woman, even if her gambit failed.
She really didn't impress.
If she were more admirable, she wouldn't have failed.
The world at large will judge her on success or failure alone. We who knew her, even briefly, have the luxury of looking deeper, to judge her strengths and flaws.
That's no different than a dark elf worshipping a dadgum Daedric god. Sadly. That's no different than a dark elf worshipping a Daedric god. Man, I can't believe we judged a box and then we judged a guy that threw goats at our building. What next? A stupid gesture? Threatening to blow the world up? Just because he's mad for not getting his way. I wonder if that happens next. I'm not much of a storyteller, but I'd have to take my time to write a story.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Sadly, no.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Let's go see if we can see Liliana and see if she has anything. I'll go back and fight them dragons at a later date. I've killed one, but the next one will just have to wait. The one in Crestwood will just have to wait. Because that one has electric, and that one shoots electricity, and I've got to figure out how to prepare for it, because you can't just go in there, balls to the wall, and go, oh, I could kill it! Next thing you know, 10 seconds later, you're dead. Dorian.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home, just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I should go.
As you wish.
I'll have my lead. I'll take my lead. Daggum crows / ravens. Gods. I've never had a good experience with those things. Especially from watching horror movies growing up. Especially with Jeepers Creepers. I can't get around now. They don't bother me now. I can watch them any time of the day, just not during the night. Gods, I won't watch anything at 3 a.m. because that's witching hour. I say some creepy crap happens during them times. Where's Liliana? Storian, but she's up. I need to head up. But where would I go? Okay, here we go. Stairway, do. Wonder what wall that we might knock down the next time when we're running another adventure. Which will be a little while before we play this game again.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed.
Times have changed.
Still,
People's changed.
I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
No one would fault you for abandoning ship, you know.
Out of the ship and straight into the sea. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
No. We don't want that.
And the Chantry can see that it doesn't happen. The people are sheep, Inquisitor. They need to follow. But this is a discussion for later.
They'll feed off anything.
Wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Yeah, we can't let Gryphius win. We've got to stop him before they're changing the world.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
What do you know of Morrigan?
I first met her when we were traveling with the hero of Ferelden. We never really got along. Morrigan can be a powerful ally. Just never forget that she's here because...
There's Dragon Age Origins, there's Dragon Age 2.
Work with her, learn from her, trust her if you must, but never underestimate her.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Stupid ravens. Why are they making me think it was Sun Conure trying to talk to me, but the next thing you know it starts squawking at 100 miles an hour? Well, let me say, it's squawking at the highest level of annoying sound possible. Jeez. By the gods. Well, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up here in just a bit. Let's see. I ain't visited by Colin in a while. I haven't visited Colin in a while, but then of course I haven't visited with her in a while.
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
I still need to help you with the circle.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
You're always with us, so don't worry about that. If it isn't for you and Daggum, Cassandra and Sarah, we wouldn't have never had such a strong team together. But there'll be a couple times where Barrick will be along with the journey. Gotta have Barrick come along as well. Gotta have my boy. Gotta have my dwarven friend. He may be a writer of books, but he knows his way around in some things. Eventually he'll help turn Daggum Cole into a man and help fix his speech, so he speaks like a human and no longer is a spirit of the Fade. That'll be a good thing. Changing the course of history will be good for everybody here in Olay or even in Ferelden. But we don't let politics to check and change like we did the last episode. Gods, I'm not gonna make another stupid decision or a bad choice the last time. What was that? It sounded like a dragon. Or is it just me being paranoid? Could just be me losing my marbles, but it's whatever.
It's good to see you.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the new recruits. Liliana says spies are inevitable, and I agree.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Sometimes spies can make a decent ally. Just depends on which way you're looking at it. Sometimes they can really root out the evil in your place and just take and expose every bit of it. I'm sure it's been a long day for everybody. After being in the Winter Palace, by the gods, things have just really... Oh, by the 9, look at that. Gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Definitely doesn't beat the roar in Skyrim. What's actually... Is it coal in here? Where are we? Coal? Okay, we're back in the tavern. We might just go to my quarters and we'll save up there. I'm just exploring, wandering around at this point. Not bored or nothing. We're just exploring to see if there's more or anything I haven't checked out recently. We're supposed to find Blackhawk in them. It's crazy. Okay. Well, no one seemed to have touched this room yet. Looks like a filthy mess. Someone needs to work here. Take care of it. That's filthy. Do the Prince of Persia slide off the ladder routine? Yes, sir, Bob. Let's do so. Oh, we gon' rock this place. Oh, we gon' rock this place. Oh, we gon' rock this place till the ladies are down on their face. 'Cause they realize that this jam is gonna keep on rocking. Oh, we gon' rock this place. Oh, we gon' rock this place. Every country boy is riding around in the big jacked up trucks. But nothing like us good old boys can drive a country girl crazy. We have mud on our boots, got grease on our hands. We're always riding down the back roads, tearing up our trucks. We even tear up our K&Ms when it comes to exploring. Let me tell you something, son. I ain't been out in that life in a long time. I mean, I know the good old boys are still around. We just got fake cowboys wearing cowboy hats. Just some stinking posers trying to think they were pretty, boy. Says country music is trying to change. Nashville's trying to rid of country music. Trying to turn it into some sort of pop. Enough said. Let's get to my quarters and rock it out on ending this stream. I appreciate anybody that's come by and clicked and showed some love to the channel. Why not leave it hitting a like on that? Why not leave a like on the video? You know what? Bad choices are bad choices. Just part of the game. Just part of the game. Just part of the game. Whoever's watching, why not consider leaving a like on this video? Why not click the subscribe button and become part of the DW Nation, DW Notification Squad, and help us get to 100 subs as we work our way each and every day during streams, making video content for you guys to enjoy from Dirty South Wrestling, which is WWE 2K19, not 2K20. 2K20's broken, trash. Madden 20. There originally was Madden 20. There was a Madden 19, but I moved on to Madden 20. There will be some Deep South Wrestling, which is WWE 2K18. I just hadn't got around to it. There will be Red Dead Redemption 2, the Restart, Part 4 will be coming along, Need for Speed Payback, Skyrim, Dragon Age Inquisition, and also future impersonations out of your boy. Y'all stick around for your mullet-haired friend, because I'll be back with more stuff each and every day for you guys to take and enjoy as well. So let's, as we do this, so take an end. I want my armor. That'll work. That'll work. As I'm saying, y'all leave a like on this video, consider subscribing, become part of the DW Nation. Click the little bell down below to be notified whenever a video will go live, and also stay tuned for content each and every day that I post throughout the week. And stick around for more daily content, because you never know what I'll come up with next. Random moments on this channel, but at some point there are some serious point in time, just like today. So I try to keep it a mixture of all between. And that's what makes this channel different. That's what has this channel built. I'm sure a lot of you are like, just end it already. Stop mumbling. Sorry. Sorry. But, heck, you know what? If I make bad choices, I make bad choices. It's fine. It's what makes funny moments happen in games. That's why games are made. They're meant for different outcomes, no matter what kind of tale the story's gonna work. Just like me jumping off the boundary. See? You'll stay tuned for more, because your mullet-haired friend laid down the law. Y'all keep it too sweet, because there will be more content each and every day. I think tomorrow will be Need for Speed Payback, so stick around. I'll be working on the General Walker tomorrow. The little charger that y'all seen on the last video. Y'all stick around. I'll be back with more each and every day content. Hit that like button down below to show some love to this channel. I'll be back with more. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy. I'll probably see you all sometime later tonight. Later this day tonight. When I'm finished watching SmackDown Live. So, y'all take it easy. I'll be back with more content. Peace, guys. And also, thank you for whoever joined the stream today. Thank you for showing love, and thank you for showing support each and every day, watching the videos I put out each and every day. You're well appreciated. Thank you very much. I'll be back with more content. This time out. I'm out now. Peace.